The ship sailed about 12:30 p.m. and we didn't know until it was well out from the dock. We were having lunch and suddenly noticed the land slipping past the portholes. Of course, I didn't bother about pudding and dashed up on deck, but I was glad I had missed the first break, as I dreaded it very much. The land soon disappeared, as it was misty and has been ever since. It's just sea and mist all round us now. I hope it will clear soon. It began with a letter.
Eric, this is a wonderful country if anyone is prepared to work. We had one of my pals and his English bride out here the other week, and she could not get over all the fresh butter, cream, eggs, fruit and vegetables we have over here.
It was a shopping list too far. All of it desirable, but sadly out of reach of my ration book. Then I glanced at the cot by my side in the cramped little bedroom. Only last night we had talked of our concerns for the child's future. Our entire world was here in this one room at the back of my mother's house. Could we dare to dream of something better? I suppose the most obvious difference I note is there is no mains electricity. In Manchester I realise I had it easy. We had lighting and power at the flick of a switch. But in the sticks of South Australia it is kerosene lamps, battery power and very little else. Nor does water flow from a tap. Again, there is no connection to the mains supply. Rainwater is collected from the roof into a large open tank, then piped to a smaller tank outside. So every drop of water that we need for drinking, washing or cooking has to be carried inside and boiled on a wood-burning stove. There isn't even a sink.
We have a
so
primer
no
stove to
to
cook
let
on,
out the waste.
and you should see our bathroom. It's the latest thing in corrugated iron, probably erected during the first year of this century. It has no door and is just a lean-to adjoining our kitchen. We do have a bath, however, and use it once a week, heating the water in a large wood-fired copper and carrying it by bucket to the bath. Susan has her bath first, then while Daddy puts her to bed, Mummy adds a little more hot water and gets in herself. When she's finished, and the water is just like mud, Daddy has to jump in and tub himself. Susan has 1 inch of water, Mummy 1.5 inches, and Daddy has another 1/2 inch. Chiefly mud.
We go closer to the floral display, marvelling at the clean, vivid colours. A strong breeze has developed during our walk, and the sturdy wild flowers appear to dance and bow before us like excited Lilliputians, basking in the attention of the sun as it peers past scudding clouds. Susan comes running into the wash-house and flings her little arms around the top of my legs. I clutch her shoulders for support and crane my neck to look at our roof. It seems to be still intact, and we are not in any immediate danger. But the corrugated sheets above me are trembling against the beams with the force of the raindrops, and the noise is horrendous. I can hear the faint voice of a child crying from a distance. Then I realise she is scrabbling at my waist, desperate for her mother's attention. Here we have made friends with a Swedish couple who have a small farm about 3/4 of a mile away. They have been very kind, giving us vegetables and fruit and books to read. You see, no greengrocery is delivered out here. In return, though they would not take anything, Eric has dug potatoes and I have helped to pick them up. Eric is working at the other farm. It is not much money, but they supply us with milk, some wood and some meat free. It is like God has collected all the diamonds in the world and scattered them across a vast ocean in the sky. Such a huge number of them, impossible to count, sparkling with a vibrant intensity against shades of blue and black. Running across the centre is the straggling ribbon of the Milky Way, luminous and mysterious, with many more gemstones forming a dusty haze only our Lord could have designed. Did I tell you we have a woodcutter, wife and child camping here? They are away at the moment, but expect them back this week sometime. It makes it a little less lonely. There is an egg famine round here just now. How about you, and how much are they now? The last we got were 3 shillings and 6pence. It feels awful living hand to mouth like this, but we have no choice. Eric sleeps like a log every night, exhausted from his working day, while I seem to take hours to find sleep. But I have to be strong for him, and to Susan and the outside world I must appear cheerful and full of confidence. It isn't easy. Whatever happens, my heart will always be in England, but I must pray for what will be best for all of us.